This is a video I wanted to do maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago, right? When I first heard about it. But I was occupied with that whole Twitch video, and once I did it, I was too burned out to upload this the next day. So now I'm finally getting to record this. This isn't an L of the day, so there's no intro. This is going to be a W of the day, right? I'd like to do these now a little bit to keep it fresh. I don't want to keep giving the L's every single time. It gets depressing to see nothing but negativity. So this is one of the few W's of the day I'm going to give out, and this is going to go to Yuber, who just a few days ago, maybe a week at best, just had the exact same thing happen to him that happened to me, which is why it really caught my attention because our situations are so similar. He was a smaller content creator who was putting in high effort for long periods of time and not getting the attention that he deserved. But with the upload of one video, everything kind of just changed. It went from him being this underappreciated underdog to this amazing thing, right?
You're trying to become a streamer, and after 3 years, I only have around 6,000 followers after 3 years. Active 5 days a week, 7-hour streams, doing multiple different things to try and stand out. And after 3 years, of streaming full time, you know, I had a lot of good times, but at the end of the day, bro, it's like some people just don't make it, bro. Some people just don't make it. Some people just don't get there, man.
He says he had been streaming for 3 years on Twitch very consistently. He said 5 days a week, 6 to 7 hour long streams, just trying to grow, trying to blow, trying to get people to know that he's doing something that is different. But on Twitch, that's damn near impossible to stand out because of how many people are doing the exact same things as you. You can get the most fancy overlays, you can get the most popular game, and you could be the first to stream it. It doesn't really matter sometimes. It's very tough to stand out.
Nobody's gonna fucking watch this, but few people that do watch this video, don't let your life get like this. Have a life, get a girlfriend, go out, have fun. Don't be me, man. Don't be me.
And over the course of those 3 years, he said he's lost friends. He's missed out on socializing. He's missed out on doing so many important things in his life because he prioritized streaming, because he really wanted that to be a thing for him, and it just didn't work out. So he uploaded a video, he got the attentions of a lot of huge people, and that brought awareness to what he was doing.
Markiplier reached out, and I'm just glad you're the type of person that you are, man. I really am, and I am ever grateful for that, and just know that that really resonated within me, and thank you. Ninja reached out. Ninja definitely reached out and showed his support, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Two of the main names I remember him shouting out was Markiplier, a huge YouTuber, very well known. He ended up showing some support to him, which got a lot of attention on Yuber. He also got attention from Ninja, another huge streamer that we all know. I don't even have to explain who Ninja is. Ninja brought a bunch of support to him as well to say, hey, it's not the end. It doesn't have to be like this. And with those eyes on him now, he's going from streaming for what, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 people at a time to now hundreds of people are here to see him when he hits the stream button. And like I said, the reason this really caught my attention is because our stories are so similar. Some of you know it because you watch me. We're both smaller channels putting in high effort, high quality content and not really getting the return that we thought we should be getting. We both seem to have this weird problem with making up our beds. We both wear beanies. By the way, I love his beanie way more than I love mine. I need to figure out where the fuck he got it from. And of course, the similarities continue. There's the obvious. There's the situation where he wanted to quit and not record or stream anymore ever again because he was done. I've never gotten to that point where I just want to say fuck it. I've taken breaks. I've taken plenty of breaks. If you've been here for the longest of times, you know I've taken months off when I felt like this wasn't working, right? But I've never said I was just going to quit. He was going to absolutely quit. And then out of nowhere, we both say uploaded one specific video that kind of changed everything and brought in eyes that weren't there before, and everything got a little bit different. And with those new eyes, I'm sure he feels the same way I felt. There's this small moment. Again, this is so hard to explain. There's this small moment after things like that happen where there's this little window. There's this very small window where you don't believe it. You don't think it's real. You don't see it until you press upload or go live because you don't know what that reaction or response is going to be like. You're not used to that reaction or that response. You are used to hitting, maybe he was hitting go live on Twitch. One person pops up in 10 minutes, maybe 5 people pop up after 15 minutes. If he's lucky, 10 people pop up, right? And with me, it was very similar. I used to hit upload, and over the course of a few hours, maybe it was 30 or 40 people. Over the course of a day, maybe I got lucky and got to 70, right? And then out of nowhere, we both hit that button, hundreds of people are coming out of nowhere now, and that's a big change, right? A lot of people have responded to his original video saying where he was just down and out, and they were talking about the situation, pretty much repeating what he said. So I'm not going to go into that because I feel like it's overdone at this point to respond and then explain how tough it is to grow for smaller people on Twitch. That's been said before. I'm focusing on the aftermath now, right? The feeling of going from small to large so fast. He has to get used to adapting now. He has to switch up and figure out what these new people that he did not grow with like to see. He has to figure out what keeps them there. Because I've already seen, he uploaded a video this morning, a stream highlight of him playing Dark Souls. Great game, but there were a lot of comments, and even when I watched one of his streams, a lot of comments were saying, play Fortnite, play Fortnite, play Fortnite, play Fortnite. And maybe he doesn't want to play Fortnite, and maybe that's not his lane, but these new people really want to see him play Fortnite. And the tough decision for him is, do you want to force them to adapt to you, or do you want to adapt to them? Do you want to change what you do, or do you want to make them get used to who you are? That's something that a lot of people haven't felt before, because most normal situations when it comes to growing on YouTube, you grow gradually with your audience and they grow with you, and you already know what each other like to do. But when you have that new audience coming in out of nowhere on a spontaneous note, you don't know anything about them. They don't know anything about you. So I really hope that he's able to handle and balance who he already is and what they want him to be, because I'm sure he's dealing with that on the inside of his head. Like, damn it, I don't want to do this, but they want me to do this, and I don't want them to leave. And I feel like it sucks because he has to figure all that shit out live. I get the benefit of being able to edit and think about things for days before I throw it up. He has to do that shit on the spot while they're watching. And that could be a tough situation, and that's what I really want to talk about, because like I said, I don't feel like a lot of people can comment on that particular part of this whole situation. Anybody can tell you what the grind was like going from small to large, because everybody starts off small, right? We all had to grind at some point, so everybody's got to take on that. But like I said, his situation and my situations were so similar that I think that there's only a few select people who can relate and understand what he is going through right now. And I'm glad to see that he cleaned up his room. He did a stream where he cleaned his room in a wig and an apron.
You're probably very confused. Just know I didn't do this. I didn't do this. But I'm sorry that I just inspired you, and then you come here seeing me wear a fucking wig and an apron. I apologize about that.
Don't ask why. I don't even know why. Wig, apron, cleaning his room up live on stream, which I think is really entertaining, and that's a really cool way to interact with new people, because you can just focus on the chat and you can communicate with them while you do something productive. I thought that was dope, and I'm glad that he's going to continue streaming. He's not giving up. He says he's out of this dark place that he was in when he uploaded the first video, and that's an amazing thing. I'll always be very excited to see people come up and reform and bounce back from negative situations. I don't want to see anybody in a clouded, dark area like that. So to see someone's life do a whole 180 and get back on the right track is an amazing thing, and I had to talk about it, and I had to give it a W of the fucking day. I'm pretty sure you can all agree this is a big ass fucking win for Yuber. So when I say leave a like if you agree that he deserves his W, I expect everybody to be 100% with the shits and like this, because amazing stories don't happen like this all the time. There's plenty of stories where it doesn't go like this. You don't get that shit out. You upload some shit, venting your heart out, and nobody gives a fuck, and you just go on with your life. But this time is different. This time is amazing. This time is awesome. Shout out to Yuber. Shout out to everybody who shouted out Yuber, and I wish the best for him and the rest of his content creating career. Until next time, this has been the Famous King, King Fame, and I am gone.
Gang, them boys not flexing the same. I'm done with the just and the fame. It's time to fuck up the whole gang. Come fuck with the mob. Shout out to the lords and the gods. In love with my bitch cause she bad. My eyes like the stars. I tell that bitch cover your eyes, cause fucking with me you go blind. She losing her mind. We kissed the Frank Ocean and blind. Convincing my bitch to go blonde. Was born in the dark. I give you, you open my blinds. On yams and that's worth of my mind.